Well, today I'm going to be doing a shitty mill tour, considering I no longer own a house and just live here. I'm not going to do the whole yard, because that would take forever to do, but a brief tour of the unimportant shit. That's the kiln. It's more of a buildy place now. Fix shit, build shit, monkey shit. That building right there, that was the saw shop. I don't really know what to do there. They do something. That's just a shit. Just a shit. They just throw shit in there. Oh yeah, I forgot what I mentioned. This is a tour of a lumber mill. Make the log into board. Them's the logs. So basically, big forklift grabby thing come in, grab log, bring it, drop it on this conveyor. Conveyor goes, conveyor belt noises. It's not running right now, or else you would be able to hear actual conveyor belt noises. But anyway, she puts on this thing, goes, put it up on that. This conveyor belt here drops down onto this, right? It goes into there. Big teeth. This thingy-majig here takes the logs, goes, takes all the fucking bark off it. And after the bark's off it, it goes along this, comes out here, along this conveyor belt, and it goes into that thing. That right there goes, poof. It kicks it down. It's called the kicker, very, very original name. Kicks it down onto these conveyors here, and now these conveyors move it up along this, onto that over there, which I'm going to walk over to. It's going to be a little quiet part right here, is thumping of footsteps and me gasping for breath, because this mill's really big. Anyway, so hits this, those things go onto that, then it falls onto this conveyor, then it goes inside the mill. So we're going in now. Now there's a computer room, break room, that we're not going to go into because there's someone in there right now. For some reason he's still here, don't know why. Just don't even want to do his computer shit, nerd shit. Anyway, over here we have the debarker cab, where the guy sits and he does his stuff. There's little buttons and things in there, allow him to control everything. Actually, I can go in there. So in here, the guy can sit, can see everything I just showed you, plus all this stuff in here. He's got little monitors here that let him see everything. Nice comfy chair, buttons, levers, screens. Not gonna touch any of that, or else I'm gonna break something. So anyway, logs come in from there, come along this thing here. This thing is a scanner, and what it does is as the logs go through it, as you can see, logs come in, it's got some scanners here, other shit in there, right? And it goes along through that, over to this thing, all the way over here. Goes in there, and it saws stuff. The scanner makes all the saws and things in this big thing here move, so it cuts the log up optimally, so they have plenty of boards and other shit. Then the wood chips go down. I'll show you that later, but this is all the big machine parts of the big saw here, big operator, then the boards get shot out of this onto this. They hit that piece of metal there, and then they go. They slide down this here. They go onto this conveyor belt. As you can see, this one right here. This board is there. Then they get moved along here. Right? Got guys on this catwalk here. Getting ready to inspect the boards, make sure they're not shitty. They go along this. Then they drop down onto this, which is called the fucking unscrambler. It makes sure all the boards are straight and not all fucky-wucky. They end up being fucky-wucky anyway, because fuck you, I guess. But they drop down. Some of them usually get stuck down there. Then they come up here. And up onto here. Now this is where they have a whole couple guys standing here. They'll be standing here, you know, waiting for boards to come along like this one. They look at it, say, yep, that board's a good board. Then they get them all organized as they're moving along this conveyor here. And then this is where the magic really happens. The boards will go into this thing here. This thing here will go chunk and grab the board, and then it'll go boom. I'll put it onto this. Now this, there's one board in between these two things here. So it'll be board, 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 like that. And as the boards move along, this conveyor belt here is a little bit slower than this one. So they'll pause underneath this, right? This big thing here. There's a big scanner, right? It scans the boards, decides what they are, what to do with them. Then the boards go through here. And if they have shitty ends, the shitty ends get cut off, drop down onto that conveyor belt down there, crusty thing. And then what's left of the board continues along through this. Then it goes into here, the sorter. Now the scanner told the rest of the stuff, the sorter, where the boards should go. So they go from this conveyor belt here into these, right? And it carries them along through here. And then these little things here and knock them down. So they get sorted into these. They got little sensor things here. And as they detect boards, they got a reflector down there. Wow, you can't really see that with this. And the laser bounces off that, goes back into this. If that's blocked, this whole thing goes goes down. And then once they're full, they go down onto another conveyor belt below, which we won't get to. There's no quick way down, so I have to walk all the way along this. You can see all the bins, because there's a ton of fucking bins for all the boards. The mill is almost ready to start running. We actually ran last week, but there was a couple problems. More than a couple, actually. There's a lot of problems. So we isn't running this week, so they can work on it more, fix it. So it's, you know, runs properly. And next week, we're gonna start running normally again. We're gonna start running normal. Start actually making some money. Because right now this thing is just wasting money. This mill's not actually producing anything yet. Okay. So, the boards come up there. The bins, carry them down here. We got forks here. And as they drop down, the forks slide them out. This conveyor belt down here will be moving. These forks go shoo. It slides down onto this conveyor belt. And it moves along this conveyor belt. All the way down this long ass fucking hallway. And we're going to hoof it all the way down. Because it's very long. If you can't tell, my feet are fucking killing me because concrete. Flesh plus concrete equals ouchie. Very difficult math. So you got the whatever's here, some bins already down. You can see there's one bin, this bin right here, was full. So I dropped it down, conveyor belt moved. And these are all the boards from it just sitting here, waiting for the next part, which is this. This conveyor belt, this one right here, got an angle from the rest of it. And it lifts it up, drops it into the unscrambler here, where it gets unscrambled before we get into the next section. Now before we get to that, I'm going to look at some of the cool stuff down at the bottom where there's big things. For example, we got my man Norman. 1, 2, 3 toolboxes. All of them are exceptionally crusty. That's just how he rolls. Man's 64. I asked him today if he's ever gonna retire. He says, fuck no, I'm not gonna retire. I have to live with my fucking wife. Fuck that. So, you know, he's gonna work here until he fucking dies. At least that's what he said. We have Nick, Hunter, and Matt's boxes. Which probably move because conveyor drops fucking dust down onto him. That's where the board ends get dropped down onto. But anyway, now on to our next section here. Alright, the boards come up from there, come on. Got some guys here working on the knobs and the switches and whatever to make sure it doesn't, make sure all the boards are getting this correctly. The boards come in here. Got some stuff down there. Those move up. If the boards land on them, are called stickers. And they go in between the boards, so the boards can go down on the conveyor belt and come out in a stack like that. Then, after they're through the stack, once they're through the stacker, and it's been properly stacked, then they are put on this conveyor belt here, and run through that. That is the strap. Puts the straps on the stacks of boards, like this. Voila. And then, once that's done, have some kind of machinery, either a forklift or maybe a lull, something that comes in on this side here, goes, and they'll stick the forks in, go, and go put them somewhere in the yard. They haven't put any out there yet because this is one of the first bundles of boards they've actually gotten. So that's how the boards are made. Now I get to show you the rest of them though, which is just shit and poop. Like this room right here, which is gonna blow out your fucking eardrums. This is the compressor room where compressed air is made to run things. It's very loud. It's very loud in this room, I'm sure you can tell. But basically, these are all compressors that run to make compressed air, to make shit do stiff. I'm not gonna be in here very long. This tank, the big tank here, I painted this nice tan color. It's all full of compressed air. Then we have control panels here that do things and stuff. Got a fucking roll of wire, welding stuff, whole shebang. Oh, right. So the saw is right up there. All the wood chips and sawdust and stuff fall down onto this. And then they get put onto this conveyor belt, or this screw drive here. They get sent out into that absolute fucking train wreck of a room, which I am now going to go out to. It's a long walk around. And that's something, I don't know what that does, but it makes that noise every now and then. It always makes me fucking jump. This place is completely quiet otherwise. Okay, so stuff comes in, goes on these conveyor belts, goes different directions, got screw drives and all kinds of shit. Then this big ass fucking thing here fucking goes. It shakes. Okay, see this thing? This right here spins. There's one on each side. It makes the whole thing fucking shake. And as it shakes, the shit falls onto this. Then it goes way up there. And it drops down. And I can't really see it from here. I can't fucking get out of this room to show you, but it just goes way up and it falls in a big pile and it just moves somewhere else. This shit's overly complicated. Not for what it's not gonna happen, but whatever. Big ass garage door, small baby door for small baby people. They'll do shit. Whatever the fuck this is, makes loud noises and leaks shit constantly. Alright, we're in the cool area. These are all the toolboxes. My main man Archie got the fucking sparkling toolboxes. They're nice. Just got random empty space here. We have the work table where people do shit. Stuff. I don't know, I just usually end up spilling paint on this. Over here is my man Dave's box. Dave did it. Got a whole bunch of this stuff. Oh shit, fucking got him! Get gotted, you guys all just got nay-nayed on, get fuckered. Right in the butthole. And then, here's the break room. But here's my favorite part of the Obama. This is a genuine roll of Obama toilet paper. And I've considered stealing it, but I'm not going to, because I'm not scum. But I'd very much like to. Here we have a clock out thing, and I'm just covering up all the names of people. So, all their identity stolen. There's Burley's truck. It's pretty nice. Shit and whatever. And I'm gonna show you the bolt room, and I'm gonna show you my area. My shit bolt room full of bolts and shit and whatever. Now we get to go up into my area, which is all the way at the very fucking top of this shit, so here we go. Here's where we came in earlier. Oh. Whew. At last. My favorite part in the morning. I also do painting and cleaning, so I got all my painting shit up here. Crusty shit. I cursed wet paint signs, don't even say paint on them. Paint cans, tray, but my favorite part is the view. From up here you can see almost everything. I like it up here, you know. I ran the first log to the mill, I was up here, I watched it go right from over there. I went through there, and it came out the other side. Boards and all, and I watched the whole thing. Perfect front for a view. And then it came down through here, went along through there, and went that way, all the way along there. But, I mean, that's pretty much everything. It's pretty relaxed, mostly because I'm fucking dead tired because I've been here working all day. I'm gonna post a new video next couple months of something more high quality with a special cameo. You guys will see it then. Adios.